Beautiful day. I want to talk about leaving the corporate world. Now, I'm not leaving anytime soon, but I do plan on leaving here in the next couple of years. I'm sure if you've been in the corporate world, you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. But my main thing is, don't you just get kind of tired of the, all right, guys, don't forget today what we're going to do. We're going to do this many sales and we're going to love it. I don't blame the people for doing that. That's their job. Your job as a manager or VP or whatever is supposed to make sure that you're being entertaining. I'm sure a lot of us don't want to be there, maybe even the VP themselves. So I'm not harping on people who do that in meetings because I'm sure if I was up there, I'd do the same thing. But just like Drake once said, yes, I'm hurting. Yes, I'm jaded. I'm jaded. Most times I don't even want to say, and so I'm just to that point where I'm just kind of out of it, And I think it's just at some point you do make changes in your life. I think I've been in corporate for around roughly 15 years, and moving up the chain and having to be this way for this boss and everything. And I'm not against people who want to live that life because it is very stable. You do get benefits, you get your 401ks. I'm not saying go out here and do the entrepreneurship and try to make it on your own. But I do think that in today's society, you should be able to at least see if you can do it. And I'm going to go ahead and take that step. Like I said, this is a 2 year plan, not a today plan. But I want to slowly move my way out with savings and stuff and give myself a chance to go into this other route. Because I'm just getting to the point where I don't even want to talk to people anymore. I've gotten so burned out. It actually affects how I even make content because you get so tired of talking that you don't even want to talk on camera or anything. And so, yeah. In fact, you see my sunglasses here on my hat. I have to wear sunglasses at work. My eyes get so tired from looking at computer screens. And I have to do it over there and then I have to do it over here if I make videos. And so I now have to wear sunglasses all day. It's affected my eyesight and I'm just over it. I'm not saying that I'm not going to have to look at computer screens and stuff like that, but I don't mind doing work. I don't mind investigating and doing stuff like that, but I do get tired of talking to people and pretending. That's what it really comes down to for me. It's just the putting on a fake voice, putting on your "Hey, hi, hello" customer voice. Um, I just don't want to do it anymore, and maybe my mind changes. I don't know, but I've been feeling this way for about 2 years. So this 2 year plan that I've got will make it a 4 year plan. So I'm not going to foolishly just walk away and be broke. I've done that. That's a mistake. But I do think it's time to start making some changes and start making that push out of corporate and just get out of the whole working for somebody else. And I know that sounds so lame, but I do get tired of working for somebody else and somebody else's boss. That's my alarm clock for work. Yeah, but I do get tired of working for somebody else and making somebody else money and them trying to tell me, you know, well, not them trying to tell me, but always trying to make me feel like I'm part of the family. Shout out to Killer K for Walmart. You know how Walmart is, but we're a family. This job in particular tries to make it feel not like we're a family, but like we're all in this together, and I don't think we are. Um, and that's fine. I talked to some of my other coworkers; they love their job. Um, but I've got to experience life outside of it just for very briefly, very briefly. I got to experience life outside of corporate, and I think that's where I want to go. But yeah, I just let me know if you're kind of feeling that tug out of corporate, or if you're feeling the tug back into corporate, the stability, the security, knowing what you're going to do, and it's not always bad, because you do get to make friends. Because outside of corporate, you can't really make friends. If you're not working somewhere, because if you work remotely, your only friends will have to be in a city you probably grew up in. But if you're remote in a city you don't know anybody, you're gonna stay that way. And so, unless you go to church and stuff like that, so it is very lonely. And I just want to get back out again and try this entrepreneur stuff. But I'm gonna try it while I got a job until I hopefully don't need the job. But yeah, I'm just ready to leave the corporate world. And you can let me know. Are you tired of feeling that tug? You tired of doing it? Or you want to stay in it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point.